What's going on, guys? So I actually just want to make a super quick video today. I actually talked about it a little bit in my recent video on quitting alcohol. If you want to, you can check that out. But I just want to go over this topic a bit about a book that I read recently called Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It by Kamal Ravikant. So there's a lot of good stuff in this book, although it could be summed up in a very short way. You know, this guy had some great things in his life, right? You know, he was sort of in like San Francisco in the tech industry. He had a great girlfriend, and then a lot of things started crumbling down for him. You know, and the breakup was one of the most devastating things to him. And he started switching some of his mindsets, which was, he talked about how it was really difficult for him to believe it, right? Which is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. So what you realized he was having difficulty believing was that he loved himself, right? Despite everything that was happening, you know, it puts you in like a tough mindset, like, oh, like why is this happening? And he actually talks about like the shift of the mindset from why is this happening to me to why is this happening for me, right? And I know I was going to say this earlier, so I'll just go ahead and say it. The biggest takeaway from that book is he mentioned, at least to me, what stuck out was that he would start asking himself in tons of different situations. It really applies to anything, is what would I do right now if I really loved myself? And it's such a simple question, but I don't think most people actually think about that. So you could flip that and think about it in your situation, whatever it is that you're going through, right? Think about like how you'll act or how you'll respond in certain situations, or how you'll go about your day with that question in mind, right? Like, if I really love myself, would I go to the gym today? Or if I really love myself, would I go talk to that cute girl? If I really love myself, how would I respond to this difficult conversation that I'm having right now? If I really love myself, how would I respond to this breakup, or this person, you know, wanting to break up right now? Like how would you respond in these different situations, right? It could be applied to anything, like your fitness, your work, your friends, family, dating, literally anything. So that's really it for the video today. Like, I hope that question you can start implementing in your own life. And it's crazy, like the difference in answer, right? Like, I mean, just a just a short side note to that is like a really easy example, because we do tons of things in our lives sometimes that aren't full of love for ourselves, right? Like it's like, well, why did you do that? Like if you really loved yourself, like, you did that. And so it shows that sometimes we're not acting out of self-love, right? Like, we don't necessarily fully believe in ourselves, love ourselves, respect ourselves, and so we do something that's out of alignment with that. A super easy example, right, is, you know, seeing someone who is not in shape, right? Like, you know, you could tell they're not really taking care of their body, and maybe they're overweight, right? You know, and things happen, right? It's still your responsibility to take care of yourself and your health and get back into your peak physical or healthy condition. So even in that situation, right, and it sucks sometimes too when you see it's like someone really close to you, like family or a relationship or whatever it is. It's like, man, well, if they really love themselves, would they be eating like that? Like, eating those foods that aren't good for you? Would they be allowing themselves to gain weight or be overweight like that? Like do they really love themselves? And you can try to help them realize that. Like, if you love yourself, like, what would you do right now to improve your situation, to become your best self? So, I mean, that's about it. You know, I'm just going to wrap the video up here, but I hope that you can start implementing this in your own life and start asking yourself that question every time you run into different situations. It's just, if I really love myself, what would I do right now? I hope this helps. You got this, bro. I actually wanted to announce something. So first I want to thank you guys for all the support so far, the likes, the comments, those of you that have been subscribing. It means a lot, all the feedback. And so I want to offer some thanks in return. So right down in the description, I put a link so you can schedule a free consultation with me. And basically, if there's anything that you need some help with, maybe it's related to one of the videos I've gone over so far or something else, you can schedule a free call with me and we'll go over your situation to see if I can help, and we can just talk about it. So if that sounds interesting to you, just schedule a quick call in the link below, and I'm happy to see if I can help.